Good afternoon, Master Evelyn Almeida. This group is in number 8. The students are Bella Sara, Victor Vanessa, and Villegas Mayra. We chose the CLIL method. CLIL, Content and Language Integrated Learning, is a modern method where students learn English through real subjects like science, art, and social studies. It focuses on meaning and communication, helping students use the language naturally while learning useful content. This makes lessons more engaging and connected to real life situations. Why is CLIL effective? It promotes real communication, no memorization. Students learn language plus content at the same time, increases motivation and engagement, supports critical thinking and problem solving, and helps develop long-term language retention.
Hi, I'm Sarah Velez, and this is the weakness and the strengths of CLIL. Well, in the weakness, the CLIL has some limitations. It requires a high level of preparation since the teachers need to plan both the content and the language objectives. The students may struggle when the subject's content is too advanced for their English level. The CLIL also demands well-trained teachers who feel confident in both the subject matter and the language teaching. Finally, assessing students can be challenging because it is difficult to separate language difficulties from content difficulties. And in the strengths of CLIL, one of the strongest aspects of the CLIL is that it connects language learning to real content, making lessons more meaningful and relevant. It encourages active participation and keeps students motivated. The CLIL also helps students develop both linguistic and academic skills, promoting collaboration, creativity, and a higher order thinking as they work with authentic topics and tasks. And thank you.
Okay, to continue talk about our project, I'm going to talk about the examples. This example is talk about science experiments, water cycle. First, a student, what a short animation of the water cycle in English? In pairs, they level a diagram using K terms, and for example, evaporation, condensation, and precipitations. They explain the process to another player using completed sentences and language focus sequence words, first, then, and finally, and content the vocabulary. For example, the student have to do the way in this way. First, use a plastic bottle and water with fluid color. In the color blue can be. Then put it in the sun and observe the evaporation. And finally, the condensations, the droplet that form on the top. This is in the examples about this project, and continue talk about the reflect, the CLIL, content and language integrate learning, offer meaningful environment, which we believe lead to deeper learning. We're learning that effective language teaching content language with a real content. In conclusions, this method is an effective method because it connects language learning with a meaningful academic content. It promotes communications and critical thinking. Even though it has some challenge, It offers a natural and engaging way for students to learn English. That is all for this project, and thank you very much.